Hello there, my dearest friends. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending time with me today. You guys are the best. I have a lot of stuff going on today and I am just so excited about the project. Now, so these are the clays that we're going to be using. I rolled them out on the on number 8 of the pasta machine, so it's not the thinnest because the thinnest is actually number 9. So these are all rolled out on number 8, and I'm using Fimo clay mint, and I usually do not like to mix different clays because there are different temperatures that you need to bake them on but I decided that I really wanted this mint color here, so there you go. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. So this is the mint, Fimo, and all the other clays are Sculpey, and this one is teal pearl, so you know it has some kind of glitter in it. This one is Azur Brilliante, and it has little sparkly glitter pieces. Oh, it's so adorable. I've never used this before, so super excited. And then this blue here is just regular, nothing fancy, nothing bling bling, and I cannot find the name of the color. I've had it for so long that it actually disappeared, but it looks like royal blue. That's where I would go with. I also have white, which I prepared because that's where I'm going to place everything on. And on the thinnest setting of the pasta machine, I rolled out some pearl, and this is way more pearl than I'm ever gonna need for this project, but I don't know actually how much I'm going to need, so there you go. And this is what I'm going to start doing. I'm taking my mint, and this is going to be my bottom piece. I'm going to put teal on top of that, and the Azur Brilliante is going on top, and the royal blue is going to go on top of that. Okay, so there you go. Now I'm just gonna move it here to my little measuring device here, aka ruler. And I'm just going to cut them and 1/2 inch little things. Basically, I'm just going to create little blocks, and I'm going to place them one on top of the other. So you just want to make sure that they are pretty much the same or somewhat the same width. So when you start placing them just like that, that they will somehow line up. Oops, hold on one second here. Things are stuck, warm outside, so everything is stuck. So I'm just gonna go ahead and build them. Okay, so now you just want to have to work it so that there is no air pockets anywhere in the clay. So that's what I'm doing. And at this point, now this is my way of doing it, so you guys can probably come up with an easier way of doing it, but for some reason this really works for me. So I'm going to cut this into 3s. Okay, there you go. Just like that. And I'm going to place it together like this. So the idea is to have them somewhat close to the same thickness. I'm kind of winging it here, and what I'm going to do is I will place them right here on top. I told you that I was going to have way more than I need, and I was right. I'm going to put one on top, I'm sorry, at the bottom, and then I'm going to place it on the other side as well. So we're going to have this little pearly sandwich. But it's amazing how much really this pearl is going to add to our project. So I'm just going to make sure that we are nice and tight here. There's my paper. You know, some of you are asking me if this is the best surface to work on. This is just silicone mat that I'm using for my, for crafts and such. And honestly, it is not. I don't think that for clay, silicone is the best thing, but it's the best for me with respect to recording, because then you don't have that big shine coming from my craft mat, the glass craft mat that I'm constantly using. So that's why I'm using the silicone, because there's no you guys don't have that reflection. I think it's probably a little bit more pleasing for the eye. All right, so there you have it. We have that, and I am ready to start slicing it, and we're going to place our slices on this white clay. All right, so let's give a couple, let's cut it. I don't want it too thick. Let's just cut the end off and see what we've got here. Oh, nice. So I am going to do it like in an oval kind of shape, going like that. Okay, so now I have leftover for another pendant or 2 or 3, but I'm just gonna take my tissue paper and I'm gonna flatten it, make sure that all the pieces are attached to each other and it's nice and smooth. Not that the smoothness really matters, because as you can guess, because there is mica in here and there is glitter, I will certainly put resin on this. That's like for sure. Okay, so now that I look at it, this actually is going to flow very nicely with my pendant. That was totally unintentional, but it's almost like made for it. Do you see how that's just like completely fits in there? Ooh, this is going to look pretty. Alright, I think I am ready to make that cut. Let's see how we're looking. Oh, nice! Super nice, except that I messed up right here, so I'm going to have to fix it before I bake it. And I'm going to cut out a few more pendants, and I'm going to throw them all in the oven, and we'll continue on. I bet you they will look absolutely gorgeous with the resin on. Okay, so now my pendants are ready for resin, and before I do that, I want to show you why I really like the silicone mat. Do you see like all those little drips from my previous project? You can just go and the resin comes right out. Do you see that? It just peels off. This is really a great mat. So I have my resin ready, and I have a feeling that this is going to be a huge transformation once I add the resin on. So let me see if I can get even closer so you guys can see it, because I really do think that this is going to be a good one. So let's see. Let's start applying, and oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up closer, but I want you guys to see that, especially half of it. And pop the bubbles. I'm gonna do half, and then so you guys can compare. But I don't know if you guys can see it in the video, but it is huge. It's like a different pendant. It's seriously, that's amazing. A lot of bubbles here. Wow, this is gonna be great. Well, I'm just going to continue applying the resin, and the pendant is going to be done in 24 hours. Okay guys, look at that. The resin is nicely set, and you can see the pearl. Hope you guys can see the pearl in between all the blues. It looks really nice. You can also see the glitter popping through and the Azur Brilliante. It just looks so pretty. I am so in love with it. It looks so nice, and I think that's gonna look absolutely perfect now in the summer. So I'm just gonna put a bezel on, and that is going to be it. But for those of you that have not seen me drill and actually assemble the pendants, let me show you how I do it. So I just have a little hand drill like that, and I've seen people use other drills as well, but this is what I have. So I'm just going to put that on the side right there. So I'm just going to decide where I want my little pendant, which way do I want it to go. Do I want it this way or that way? Probably this way. So I'll just drill a little hole here, and basically you mark your spot and you start going through the resin, and it's not very difficult. It really is not that difficult to do. You can see that it's coming through on the other side already. There. So just gonna make sure that it's nice. There you go. And now let me just grab some stuff here, And we are going to put it together so I can actually maybe even wear it today, which would be fabulous. This is my little bezels that I'm using. Oops. So let's see which one is going to, which one am I gonna like? I don't think I'm gonna like anything big. Let me just get a small one right here. And you grab some stuff here and I'll put it together so you guys can see exactly what I do every time around. So you grab a hook. So I'm just going to put the hook through. Just like that. And actually, you know what, this one is a little bit too small because I want to have space for my little bezel. So let me go one size bigger. That's why it's nice to have selected sizes so that you can, is that any bigger? I think this one is just slightly bigger. So let's put that one through. Now as those rings get bigger, they also sometimes get thicker. Some companies have them thicker, so you kind of have to make sure that your little drill, you're using the drill bit that matches, that will actually fit your ring. And now I'm just going to put the bezel on and clamp it just like that. And now I'm just going to put it on the chain, and I am so going to wear it today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was so much fun making it. It's kind of, this definitely is more of out of the comfort zone for me. A little bit different than what I'm used to, but I totally love it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ta!